Hello and welcome to Valencia Freshmen. My name is Samantha and I will be your mentor and interviewer for today. I work here at the East Orlando Hospital and this is the student conference room. I'm a registered nurse, but I also work with college students that are majoring in nursing. And today's session is called Don't Be Afraid of Nursing, and you guys will be learning the basics about nursing. I hope you learn a lot from this session. If you have any questions, please don't be afraid to ask. Before we get started, I want to share that when I was a freshman, I was really confused on what major I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to help people, but I wasn't sure on how my future was going to play out. When I decided that nursing was the major that I wanted, I looked at my classes and I was scared because chemistry and the harder sciences were some of the courses I had to take, and they weren't my strongest areas. But that's why you're here today, because I want to tell you that it's worth the hard work and to push yourself through the classes, because at the end, the job that you get is very rewarding. So can you introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Alex and I want to be a pediatric nurse.
Hi, I'm Sophia and I want to work in trauma.
Great. So this job is not for everyone. You have to have a passion for helping people and help them become better. And the daily routine of a nurse is checking vital signs such as blood pressure and oxygen, and their temperature, pulse, respiration, and coordinating treatment plans with your doctor and inserting medical devices such as an IV. And it won't be easy at first, but you will definitely get used to it. Since you were both Valencia freshmen, this means that you were in a mandatory class called SLS, and I was once a freshman at Valencia, and I took this course. This course helped me a lot, and I hope it's helping you the same way it helped me. With that being said, some of the material you learn is such as a career and education pathway, and I know you both have it with you today, and I would like one of you to share on your education or career pathway.
My education plan is to attend Valencia for 2 years and then switch to UCF to get my bachelor's degree in nursing. And by doing my education plan, I got to learn what classes I need to get this major, such as chemistry and biology.
And for my education plan, I have my personal purpose statement paper from when I was a freshman at Valencia, and I'm going to share what my statement was.
Ever since I was little, I have wanted to work with people, but in a way where I could help them or make a difference in their lives. My career, academic, and personal goals have changed a couple of times, but my mindset for the future right now is to become a successful nurse, get good grades, and take care of my family. My academic goals are to finish school on time it needs to be finished, and come out with a strong GPA. I have a set goal right now where I'm planning on getting my AA and my AS in 2 years at Valencia and moving on to Florida State University to get my bachelor's degree.
With that being said, my education plan was to do 2 years at Valencia, and instead of going to UCF, I wanted to go to FSU, which I did, and I graduated with a bachelor's degree in nursing. And here I am today at East Orlando Hospital as an RN. Another important material that you learn in the SLS class is your strengths quest. And one of my strongest strengths was adaptability, because that corresponds into nursing, because you have to adapt to certain situations. And when you work in a hospital, anything can be thrown at you and you have to adapt to it. And you have to adapt to each of your patient's situations. So can you share one of your strengths and how that corresponds with nursing?
One of my strengths is restorative, which means problem solving. This corresponds into nursing because you're always on your feet trying to help patients and find out what's wrong with them and how to get them back to health.
Great example. So this concludes everything for today's session, and I hope you guys learned a lot. And I know you both have to do interviews with a professional, so we will do that individually afterwards. So thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Alex and this is my interview with a professional. Hi, what is your profession and how long have you been doing it?
I'm an RN, which means registered nurse, and I've been doing it for about 4 years.
How did you decide nursing was for you?
It definitely took me a while to figure out what I wanted to do as a major, but I always knew I wanted to work with people and help them, and what better way to help someone is by getting their health back. So,
What advice would you give someone going into this profession?
It's definitely not a job for everyone. You really have to have a passion for it, and a passion for helping your patients and becoming a part of their life, and you really have to know that you want to do it. And the schooling is tough, but eventually you get used to it and things get easier.
How did your SLS class help you in your career?
It definitely helped me a lot by the different materials that we learned, like we talked about in our session, Strengths Quest and my education and career pathway. But definitely the Start Something That Matters book that we read also helped me. It inspired me to be a nurse and push through it and
get through it because everything will be rewarding at the end, and it definitely taught me how to manage my time and become an adult.
If you could go back and get your nursing degree again, would you?
Yes, because I love working in the hospital, I love helping people, I love being around people, and it's a very rewarding job.
And what is the most rewarding thing about being a nurse?
The most rewarding thing would be watching your patient first come in and seeing how they develop, their health develops and gets better over time, watching them get healthier.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.